I'm going to start a family. It's going to be a new one, and it's going to be, I want it to be a generic model. Open. Okay, I'm gonna set my unit. I want it to work in millimeters, so I'm going to go UN, type UN for units, and I'm gonna change this to millimeters. So hit OK, and we are here. Always look here, right? The pressure browser. So we are here in the top. It's called reference plane, but it's more like a top view, right? I wanted to go to the side view. Any of the side view will work for me. Because I have a picture from the side of the chair. So left, right, it's the same thing. So I'm on the left side. Next thing is to bring the picture inside. I previously saved it on my desktop, so I'm gonna go ahead and import the picture inside my Revit family. Let's go here, insert, image. Close this one, and I'm going to look for it. So always cannot stress enough the importance of how your project well organized in Revit. Okay, and it's right here. I have a folder for reference. And let me see which one is the one that I need. I need the one flat on the side, this one. Hit open and put it there. The next thing is I'm going to scale this thing. So from the floor to actually the top of the arm is 600, right? So the scale tool is this one, RE, right? You can go RE. Select your picture, and then this is what you're gonna do. Click one time. Okay, let's do it again. Click. Select the picture. I think that's the best idea. Select the picture first. Go RE. Then mark the segment from the floor to the top of the arm, and then you want to tell Revit how much this segment you want it to be. In our case, is we want that segment to be 600 millimeters. So then I'm gonna try to place this in the center, and yeah, I think it's pretty much in the center, and I'm gonna move this one so that falls in the floor. Okay, so I'm going to basically just check. It's always a good idea, check on your double check, right? So I'm gonna create a reference plane right here, 600 from the floor, and hopefully it's supposed to be somewhere around here. To create reference plane, you can add an offset to it of 600. And I'm gonna pick a line, so I pick the floor, and yeah, that's 600. So we successfully scale this picture. So now it's what we call real life size. Okay, this is a picture, right? So we only gonna get very close to what actually this thing is in real life, right? Because picture has a definition, a certain definition, and this particular one has some certain perspective to it. So it's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be like working with a blueprint, right? Ideally, you want to work with a blueprint, either a drawing or a PDF or a CAD document, right? That would be ultimately the best possible scenario. But let's face it, very often that's not the case. You cannot. People don't give you blueprints. They just give you pictures, sketches, things like that. So you have to be able to produce from this type of document. Okay, in this case we get a pretty good picture. It's kind of flat on the side, so we can get really close to the actual size of the chair. So that's what we have. This is where we are right now. One more thing I want to do about this picture is to pin the picture down so it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm gonna select it. Sorry. I'm gonna select it. I'm gonna go PN, which pin down. As you can see now, I have a pin here. That means that this picture is not gonna go anywhere. I cannot move it, cannot rotate it, cannot do anything with it. Okay, so next thing is I'm going to go to the top view, okay, and set the width of the chair. I think this is something. Let's go to the reference level, and that's assuming that this is the left. So I'm going to create a reference, and I'm going to add an offset to it, and we mentioned the chair is 500, so I want to make this offset of 250. Pick a line, and that's one side, and that's the other side of the chair. I don't need this one. Yeah, I don't think I need one here and one here. I think just for the width of the chair it's going to be fine. Let's go back to the left side and let's trace our chair. Okay, so we're going to start by tracing this one. What I'm going to do is create an extrusion, right? So we're gonna trace this and then ask Revit to extrude that for me. One thing I want to do is to give the thickness to this piece. So let me go back here, see if we get a better picture. Information about arm. Okay, that's the width of the arm. This website is very good. Okay, it really gives you all the information. So the arm is 1 inch and a quarter. So let's see how much is that. .25 times 2.5. It's about 3 centimeters. 125, right? But let's keep it 3 for the sake of the conversation. So we're gonna go with 3 centimeters. Go back here. Let me go to the reference. I'm gonna create some more reference. Add a 30, pick a line, and make sure you go to the inside and go to the inside. So that's gonna be the width. I think we are ready now. Let's go back to the left, and now I can start tracing my chair. Okay. Create extrusion. So now I'm gonna start tracing this. I go here, here, here. Make sure you hit the floor. Make sure you hit the floor. In this case, oh yeah, I can see the alignment there. I saw it for a second, but now I lost it. Let me see if I can get it back. Okay, I cannot get it back. Okay, and I finish this. Now, definitely it's too high, so I'm gonna lower this one here. I'm gonna trim this, TR for trim, and I'm gonna do the same here. I'll lower this a little bit. I think that's fine, and I'm gonna go TR to trim these two things. Close enough. fine. This is fine. I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that's close enough. You can get as close as you want. In this case, we're just doing an exercise here, so I think that is going to work. But again, you can spend as much time as you want fine-tuning your design. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm ready. I finished my sketch. I think it's a closed loop. So let's see if that's the case. Yeah, supposedly. Okay. So let me go to the top. So this is the top. Then I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna take this in here and lock this, and then I'm gonna take this. I think I have a problem here. Let's go back. Okay, so I create this in the wrong position. This goes this way. So let me select all of them. This and this. So let's start it. I'm gonna create my $250. Pick a line. Yeah. And then 30. I created in the wrong orientation. I think now we are fine. So I'm gonna take this here, and yeah, I can lock this one, and then I'm gonna lock this one. Use the align tool. Okay, so select this. Make sure you click this, and now they're locked. Let me see in the 3D view how it looks like. Yeah. Okay. So good. Let's go back to the reference plane. Now I need another one of this one. So number of things I can do. I can copy this one. I think I'm gonna do a mirror. Yeah. Let's see if the mirror can work. So let's go here. The mirror. You have two mirrors here. One, this one right here on the right, is when you don't have the axis. So you have to produce your own axis of reflection. In this particular case, we have this axis. Sorry, we have this reference line. We can use as an axis. So we're going to use the mirror on the left, which allow to pick a line or a reference as an axis. So go here, pick this, and I think we are fine. Yep. Okay. Let's go back to the left and let's work on the let's go back on the back of the seat, on the back of the seat, right? There's a number of ways to do this one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna go ahead and just produce this as one single piece, and then maybe punch a hole here. We'll see how it goes. So same technique. I'm gonna create an extrusion, and I'm going to start here and just follow. I'll show you. Let's finish here, and we're done. Let's go to the top view and let's assign this a proper extrusion. Okay, so let's align this here, here, and here.